Sutton will be pleased to be back at Gander Green Lane after 2 defeats on their travels in the past 7 days. Both losses were by a single goal margin, and you could argue Sutton deserved more on each occasion. Those results add a touch more pressure on Sutton to keep their impressive home record ticking along. Dean Beckwith serves a 1-match ban. Jamie Collins comes into the defence, so does Kevin Amankwa, with Gomis and Deacon the other changes to the 11 from Tuesday night. Aldershot are also going through a tricky patch at present. Only 1 point earned from their last 12, and in response to those results, Gary Waddock, the manager, has once again tinkered with his lineup, swapping 3 players after their home defeat to Eastleigh. So the referee is David Rock. Sutton get us underway, and they're attacking the Collingwood Road end in the first half. Biamu leaps up, and Deacon flicks it forward. Biamu's onside. Misplaced pass, and Aldershot on the attack. Alexander back to Conroy, and into midfield it goes. Eastman nicks it away from Mensah. Tries a very cheeky stroke ambitious effort. An important 7 days ahead for Sutton. 2 games in the National League, 1 this afternoon, and then Tuesday night against Dover, and then the big FA Cup tie against Cheltenham. Deacon's onside, glorious opportunity to open the scoring. Deacon onside, fluffed the chance. That was the chance, and it's come after 5 minutes. Biamu pours forward, Eastman and Dixon to aim for. Not very positive in the opening 15 minutes, kept the ball well during that time, but just in the last 5 or 10 minutes, struggling at the moment to keep hold of possession when it's fired up towards him. Well-timed challenge by Kellerman on Rory Deacon. Gets it up to Mensah. Fantastic tackle by Deacon. Gets it back off Dixon. Spence is making a run to his left. It chooses to ignore him, and Mensah comes back and wins possession. Biamu shrugging off Kanu. Straker wins the ball back fairly so for Aldershot. Saville towers above Amankwa to win that header. Spence gets up there with Mensah. Rendell looking for McClure. And McClure wins a corner kick for Aldershot. That was the once again another fine effort from McClure. But I think Ross Warner had that comfortably within his grasp and was maybe diving for the cameras there. What? Round the back of Downer. Deacon, Biamu, maybe just about onside. Dixon flicks it forward, Eastman does well, falls down, wants a penalty, gets back up, referee awards a free kick to Aldershot. And I think he awards a free kick to Aldershot for quite possibly a foul by Craig Eastman on the Aldershot goalkeeper Mark Smith. Biamu onto Deacon, gets his shot off. Did well from that tight angle, Rory Deacon. 1 minute of time to be added on, and we're into that 1 minute right now.
One additional minute to get the first round. Minimum one additional minute.
Not quite sure what's going on there, but Idris Kanu of Aldershot involved, and that's Shea Alexander as well, who's the right back for Aldershot, finding himself in the left midfield position, getting involved in a tussle. Referee going into his pocket, and it's a red card shown to an Aldershot player. I don't think he's finished with showing his cards at the moment. It's going over towards Gomis as well. Not quite picked out. It's Jake Gallagher who's been sent off for Aldershot, and the referee's called over Gomis. It's Gallagher seems to have walked over to the touchline over on that far side. Late drama at the end of the first half. It's only a yellow card for Becente Gomis. Safely into the hands of Mark Smith. Only 3 players on the bench for Aldershot this afternoon, and none of them are a light-for-light replacement for Jake Gallagher. Charlie Walker's a striker, Iffy Allen's a midfielder, and Josh Wakefield is a midfield player as well. That's the half-time whistle from the referee David Rock, and it's 0-0. It's been a tight first half. Sutton probably had the best clear opportunity from either side. It was Rory Deacon very early on, one of his trademark runs down the right-hand side into the penalty area. He fluffed the opportunity when he was one-on-one with the Aldershot goalkeeper Mark Smith, to going down to 10 men just before the half-time whistle. Jake Gallagher being shown a straight red by the referee David Rock. And Matt McClure is the player who's had to make way, and Josh Wakefield has come into midfield. So Scott Rendell, the captain of Aldershot, will be playing up front on his own for this second half. And can Sutton take advantage? Bailey, with time to measure up. Across, fallen to Dixon! He snatched at the chance to open his goal scoring account for Sutton, and to open the goals scoring for this afternoon as well. Hits a corner flag. Amankwa sends it back in. Header won by Biamu. Smith punches it away, only as far as Eastman, and the referee to stop play. Aldershot player in some distress. The Aldershot player signalling for the physio to come on. Jack Seville seems to have a nasty cut on his forehead. I think he'll... Back to Kellerman. Straker. Well-timed challenge by Rory Deacon. Still no sign of Jack Saville coming back on to the playing surface, as Deacon's been brought down, and it's a free kick to Sutton. 7 Sutton players to aim for. Good delivery to Collins! It's there! That's the opening goal for Sutton United. And it's come off the head of their captain, Jamie Collins. Aldershot down to 9 men. Jake Gallagher was shown a straight red on the stroke of half-time. Unfortunately so for Aldershot, Jack Saville had to come off. Got a nasty cut on his forehead by Dan Fitchett. It was up to the task of defending Speedy Fitchett. Gomez gets his shot away, well blocked by Kellerman. It's a corner kick to Sutton. Eastman comes short for Rory Deacon. Gomez couldn't direct his header on target. Skimmed off his head. Good cross come in. Collins is onside. That's the second of the afternoon for Jamie Collins. And that's the second of the afternoon for Sutton. And that's surely all 3 points. The finish was of a seasoned centre forward. Dion Conroy looks like he's going to try and attempt to have a shot on target. He's setting himself up that way. 3-man Sutton wall, here it comes. Ross Warner watched that all the way. And there's the full-time whistle. And a hard-earned but well-deserved 3 points for Sutton United, beating Aldershot Town by 2-0. 2 goals in the second half from Captain Fantastic Jamie Collins. The first from a header and the second a fine finish, bereft, fit for a centre forward. Good effort from Sutton. Aldershot went down to 10 men. Jake Gallagher shown a straight red card on the stroke of half-time. Sutton took advantage and they've earned all 3 points. Full time then at Gander Green Lane.